Hey, what's going on, everyone? Supreme Kami here. So we're gonna be taking a look at the new 1v1 arena over here. So last week I dropped the video on the 3v3 arena, so I want to do another one for the 1v1 arena over here. So this time we have a special mode over here, so it's going to be the commander war tag mode over here. So get your Destiny hidden version ready, and then your legends gonna ready, because those, I believe those are like the two good ones and more accessible to players that are like that have commander types. So if you have the commander war tag up, you can get your parameter up by 150%, so take advantage of that. So let's see the leaderboard. So right now, let's see how we're doing. So okay, all right, okay, so everyone is, wow. So like the top, how many top 41 are rank 1 as right now? So because it is the first day, a lot of people are doing like the overkill. They're getting like above that 1.260 base point, or the base multiplier over here. So I don't know how I'm gonna do. I don't think my setup is like that good. So yeah, so I need to get at least 11,145 to be in the top 100. I doubt it. So let's see. So let's join, I guess. All right, so I am running an S attribute, so I need to find the highest basic point over here, which is going to be this guy over here. Let's talk about my setup real quick. I want to give some tips on people doing this point over here. So I do have over here, that's my setup over here. Active war tag, I have ace exclusive, commander, and then high firepower. So what are my parts that have commander? So it's gonna be the Graham Acre palette over here. This was, I believe, I would say a month ago at this point. We got the Graham Acre. All right, so yeah, he have commander tag over here. And then obviously I am using the Destiny Gundam hidden Western Flux version. We got commander over there, and then Destiny. All right, so portrait. All right, so we got Legends Beam Saber over here. What else? Another Destiny backpack, and then over here we have the Destiny chest that I have sub slaughter over here, and then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, so as for the EXQ, wait, I might be actually using this one. It's gonna be this one over here. So it's gonna be a full-on Legatus Gundam over here. Mainly I'm just using the Legatus chest, not the chest, the backpack over there. So they are, I want to say two really good EXQ to use for the bag. It's gonna be this one over here. This is like a free to play version of it. It's gonna be the Shrek Rouge IWS pack over here. So this one is really good. A lot of people recommend using this one as for like anything to use. So this one is really good. Unfortunately, I only have a level 2, so I don't think I'm going to be using this one over here, so that's sad. This one does have commander war tag as well, so I'm not using this one right now. I am going to be actually using the Legatus backpack over here. Reason being, if I can filter it out over here somewhere. All right, where's it at? It's this one over here. So I only have a level 3, so I'm not gonna be doing like the maximum damage I could be doing. If I only have this one at level 10, I should be able to bust out tons more damage than what I can do right now. So why this one is good, because the first time usage is only 3 seconds. So in my setup, I don't even have to run like initial EXQ charge, so I should be able, in theory, once I hop into like the match, I should be able to just click on this one and then just KO my opponent. So as for my setup over here, as you guys see, all the portrait is geared towards the backpack dealing more damage, like on the second portrait. So backpack, and then is that it? So 58% of the EXQ power is going to be derived to the backpack. That's why I'm using a backpack EXQ instead of like using like a shield EXQ, from like a shield EXQ, arm EXQ, none of that. So hopefully I can do it from this setup over here. I think first day I should be able to do some good overkill damage, maybe. So let's hop into the arena match and see how we can do. Alright, so I did get that 150% up to all my parameters, and then this is what it will happen after, right? So I'm sitting at about 1.2 million shot attack over here. So I don't know. Let's see how we can do. All right, we are in. So I'm just gonna tap that button real quick. Like, come on. I'm like typing already. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Come on. Yeet. So I finished within 56 seconds. So that's pretty good, right? Let's see. I didn't even see the damage. Wow. We are getting. So I did an overkill by 0.008. So that's pretty good, right? I think. I did check with the Discord. I'm in the GNL. People telling me I think people got triple 68. So I am doing pretty good for the first one, the first rounder actually. All right, pretty nervous for the second round over here. So I do need to see if I can pick a P attribute enemy. If not, I'm not gonna be doing too. All right, so I need to update the enemy list over here. Can I actually get a whatchamacallit, a P attribute that is base point 2800? Oh yes, thank you. All right, so we got a base point of 2800 over here, rolling it with the same setup and see how we can perform in the second round. All right, we are in. So as always, tap on that middle button. All right, come on, don't fail me now. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm tapping already. All right, finish within 56 again. All right, so that's looking pretty good. And what's my point? Oh my gosh, we got another ending with a 68. So I'm doing pretty good, right? I don't know. It's tough. I'm sweating already. All right. Okay, so join one more time, and oh gosh, can I? All right, so I only have one more time to update the enemy. So hopefully the next one I can get a P with 4,000 base point. Hopefully. I cannot, so I don't know if it's safe to hop in with this setup over here because I'm gonna be doing tight neutral damage, and I don't think that's gonna be the best case scenario. So I don't know if I want to. There's no way I can make a T attribute out of this right here. So we just gotta have to go and brute force over here and see like what we can do. So maybe if you know what. If that's the case, I think I'll add like a archer up. I wanna get some damage up, or no, I don't. All right, let's just hop into this setup. I think I should still be able to do some overkill damage. All right, let's try it. All right, we are in. So hopefully, I'm probably gonna do less damage this time around, just because I'm fighting type neutral. So that's gonna be not too good. Alright, did finish it up in 56, 600,000 attack. Yeah, it's a little bit more less, so unfortunate. If I would have done like an archer up, I would have to change for a setup where I need some initial cooldown, so that's kinda my bad right there. So we didn't do so hot in this round over here, so that's unfortunate, I would say. Really unfortunate. So let's see what we're gonna finish up for today. So I'm gonna do this one more day. I'll do day 2 for the 1v1 arena, and then I'll just publish the video like I did for the 3v3 arena. So wow, that is actually terrible. Actually, wow. Quite bad, I would say. Yeah. Well, I'm only like 2 points more than what the other average people are doing over here. So alright, so we wrapped up day 1, not too good obviously. If I would have like a T attribute build, I think I would be able to do a lot more better. So with that being said, I'll come back to day 2 and see how we can perform. So day 2 of arena 1v1 arena over here. So let's quickly take a look at the standing right now just to see where we're looking at over here. Alright, so the top few players are expected. I always see them in the top, like in the top 10 and whatnot. So so you see a lot of more diversity now. Those ranking are not like all number 1. I think before the reset for today, like the top 100 was all number 1. So it just tells you that a lot of people were getting that 1.268 yesterday. So I think if you get triple up 68, you were gonna place top 100 yesterday. So all right, so let's see how we're gonna do today. So so recording of this, I am 5 hours out after reset over here. So obviously a lot of player has not gone to arena over here, so let's see what we can do for today. Obviously I need to find type advantage over here. So if you see, like, you see these two are the same, right? The same base point, but this one has significantly lower combat power over here. So I think this guy down over here is trying to play like what you call it, like put some like maybe EXQ, like enemy EXQ reduction, like power reduction or some sort of like that. So I think the best bet is probably, I don't know, like I don't know if I want to take the chance. That's the problem, right? That's always a big problem. But all right, I think I will take this one maybe. I then went back to kind of update my setup yesterday. So yesterday when I was recording it, I forgot to apply my red marks for strike freedom. So that's why my shot attack went up not significantly, just tiny bit, and then I got one more strike freedom pass, so I just fed it into the sub part over there. Obviously, as for the sub slide, it doesn't really matter too much having another extra dude, but I mean a little bit helps, right? As for my EX skill, I did level up the Gyushin Cannon to level 5 now. Yesterday I was looking at level 3, so hopefully we can up the damage just slightly, I would say. And then this one, I think if this, like with the scenario works out for me, I might use this one before I use the Legatus Cannon. So here's the thing, right? You want to do over damage. So here's here's the concept, right? Let's say your enemy health bar is 100. That is example, right? And then for example, this one does 99 damage, like in theory, and then you can hit your enemy with the Legatus Cannon and get, like, I don't know, like 200. So in total you did 299 instead of just doing a base 200. So you see, like, that's how you kind of like can work about it. But I think this is gonna be a little too strong as for right now. Obviously, like my enemy is like, all right, what is that? It's only 890,000, so I don't think I'm gonna be using that strategy right there. If I use 2 EXQ, chances are I'll finish up in 55, like at that 4 minutes and 55 seconds, which I don't really want. I'd rather finish it in 4 minutes and 56 seconds. I think that's gonna be a better bet, but I don't know. Let's just see what we can do in this one over here. Alright, we are in. I'm just gonna like tap the Legatus Cannon, like right. I noticed that middle button over here, so I'm just gonna quickly tap on that. So hopefully there's no like tricks and tips in that guy. Alright, so we get 825,000. So I don't know what's the placement gonna be for this one. Ooh, I don't think that's a good score, right? 1.261. I think that guy must have some maybe shooting like enemy EXQ power reduction. I'm pretty sure that's not a good damage. Alright, hopping into match number 2. Alright, obviously we got to filter out the enemies over here. Okay, I do find some alright, so there's 3. Alright, so first thing first, gotta check the base power, the base point over here, just to make sure everything looks right, so everyone is the same. And then I'll pick the lowest one over here. So this one is combat power is coming in at 1.49, so a little bit more beefier. So this time around I might use that strategy of like using one of the other E skill, then finish it off with the Legatus Cannon. But you're gonna have to tap really fast so you don't like place off within, like, I would say what is it, 55 seconds or something like that. So let's hop in now and see what we can do. Alright, so I'm actually not gonna use that strat because I think what is it, the alternate Legatus armor is gonna do a lot of damage, so I'm just gonna use the Legatus Cannon and call it a day. Oh, that's all. Oh no, that damage is so low. Oh my gosh, I don't know. So this one's gonna, alright, so we're just at that base point over here, 1.260. So I think if I would have picked the other enemy, that would have been a lot more better, I would say. Alright, so we're gonna be doing the last one for today. What are we looking at here actually? Obviously I'm gonna pick the bottom one. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the bottom one. So one thing I should have been doing is picking like the shot, like the long shooter over here, because if you guys are doing shot build, your shot defense is obviously gonna be really high, right? So if I'm facing up against a shot enemy, like a shot base range based enemy, me hitting them with my E skill is probably gonna do a little bit less damage compared to if I'm taking on like a melee fighter over here, like down over here, the infighter. Melee builds usually have half, I would say half the defense, so half the defense of a shot build. So I shouldn't be doing that, you know. So that's one little tidbit. I think not really too sure if that really makes any difference, I would say. So I'll probably take on the, oh man, the top one's gonna be good. Obviously we're not gonna be taking out the top one because I don't have type advantage. If you guys see the day one, I tried to take on like the type neutral. Oh man, I did way less damage than I should have. So I'm gonna take on this one over here. So we're gonna play it safe, obviously. So fighting against a P type, right? And then our base point are the same, so we are good to go. All right, so this map is really small, so should be able to get some good damage maybe. All right, let's click on this real quick. All right, ooh, 811k damage, so maybe another 60. All right, another 60. So not really bonus like overkill, I would say. So I don't think I'm gonna place in the top. I'll probably be like just around the 100 area, not gonna be like in the top 100. Unfortunately, you know, what can we do, right? What can we do? Wow, yeah, 64 is actually not too good. If my legless cannon is like a level 10, maybe we have a shot, because I did some damage testing like right before I did this over here. I was doing like, I went from level 3 to level 5. I was doing, I would say 30,000 more. So oh man, if I was hitting a million, like 1 million per shot, I think I might have a better chance of like getting that overkill bonus point. But 64, like all right, 64, so obviously that's not good at all. So but like by tomorrow, like at 1 PST my time for reset, I think I'll get bumped out, I would say around like the 100 to 200 range. So all right, so with that being said, you know, I just want to do the first 2 days. So because like the first 2 days are kind of critical over here. You guys see my setup over here, so hopefully you know, it's give you guys just a quick example of like, all right, how it should be done and all that good stuff. So with that being said, good luck in you guys' arena tournament over here, and then I will catch you guys on the next one.